Hey everybody, what's going on? It's EpicNeck100, and today I am bringing you guys another LEGO Avengers Infinity War set review today. So this time I have the final set out of the 6. This is my last one, but I have the Corvus Glaive Thresher attack. This set is a set number 76103. It has 416 pieces, and this set retails for $39.99. Now for 40 bucks, I think it's a decent price for a 400-piece set. Personally, though, I would probably just skip out on this set. Personally, it's just the figures you can get in other sets. Like, the only two figures that are actually exclusive to this set are Shuri and Corvus Glaive. You can get Black Panther in the Black Panther sets, you can get the Vision from the Civil War set, and you can get an Outrider in the other sets. So, I don't know, personally, I don't think that this set is really worth it. The reason why I got it was so that I can get like all 6 Infinity Stones and just all the figures, but that's just my personal opinion. If you guys like this set, that's totally fine. That's just my personal opinion. This is my least favorite set out of the wave, in my opinion. So, I think I've been going on for long enough, and let's get right into this review. Starting off with the figures in this set, we have Black Panther. Now, this Black Panther figure is not exclusive to this wave. He comes in one of the Black Panther sets. I didn't get those sets personally because I didn't think they were worth it, but I'm glad that I have at least this Black Panther. It's his new suit, and he's going to be wearing it and utilizing it in Infinity War, just like he did in the Black Panther movie, which was really good in my opinion. I really love the Black Panther movie. But aside from that, the figure itself is really great. It's just, I don't know, I still kind of prefer the Civil War figure a little bit more, but I love this one too because it looks a bit more simplistic, kind of like the comics. And if you guys have been watching my videos for a while now, you know that I'm a sucker for comic looking things. And I just think that, you know, having like the exposed eyes is just a really cool look. But aside from that, there's not really a whole lot on this figure. You know, it's a new printed head. This time there's no printed earpiece for the Panther ears. I think the lines going down the torso look really sweet, and the black and silver just complement each other so well, and it just looks great. It's an overall great figure, and he was one of the main reasons why I decided to buy this set. So that is it for Black Panther, and let's move on to the next figure. The next figure that you get in this set is the Vision. Now, this is the exact same Vision figure that we got in that one Civil War set. It came with Spider-Man and Hawkeye as well, and it came with the Vision. Pretty much it just had all the extra figures that weren't in the other 3 sets. So, it's still great to see the Vision, you know, nothing new about him. I didn't actually review that other Civil War set, so this is my first time reviewing this figure. I prefer this one because the Mind Gem piece is the most accurate on this one. The one from the Age of Ultron sets had a blue stone in place of the yellow one in between his eyes, and I didn't really like the Age of Ultron Vision just because of that. Now, moving along though, my major complaint about this figure overall is just this cape material. Like, I get that LEGO is, you know, doing the spongy cape, but this is way more flimsy than the spongy cape. This is a whole nother material. It bends and gets distorted super easily. Like, this, it doesn't naturally fall down straight like most of the spongy capes. It instantly goes to the side. I think it tears apart a little bit easier too, because you can see right there on the cape. I got the cape like this when I opened it up. So it was, I don't know what it is. It's just like a loose bit of fabric. But I get that it's supposed to like evoke like the shiny factor of Vision's cape. So I understand that, and it works great for the figure. I wish that LEGO could have just carried over the same spongy material. But Vision as a whole is really cool. He has all the lines going down his torso. He doesn't have any other facial expressions. The lines match up perfectly with his legs, and then we turn him around and the same design continues there. But aside from that, that is really it for the Vision. I'm excited to see him again in Infinity War because he's obviously going to play a huge part because he houses one of the Infinity Stones. So that is it for the Vision. Now let's move on to the next figure. Next up with the figures, we have Shuri. Now, if you guys have seen Black Panther, and if you guys love Black Panther, you guys should be pretty excited to be getting Shuri, because Shuri was one of my favorite parts of Black Panther. I thought she was a hilarious and just really fun character overall, and I'm glad that we're seeing her again in Infinity War. And actually, as the date of recording, Marvel Studios released a bunch of pictures that were brought out by Entertainment Weekly, and one of them has Shuri, and she has this outfit, so at least we know that it's accurate. So I think Shuri overall is a cool figure. I was actually really surprised that we didn't get her in the Black Panther movie sets, because we got Nakia and Okoye, but we didn't get Shuri, so I'm glad that LEGO decided to wait until Infinity War so we can have Shuri. And I kind of want to go back and get the Nakia and Okoye figures, because I think they were great characters too. But I think this is an entirely new hair mold for Shuri here. And it's entirely, I think it's an entirely new face too, unless I'm getting confused, because I don't know if Nakia has the same face or whatever. But Shuri's accessories here, she has like the two, her two like cannons or whatever that are powered by vibranium. We saw her use these against Killmonger during the final fight in Black Panther. She does have a second facial expression where she's angry, and if you want to see what she looks like with the hair like that, there you go. So I think that's really cool, and I think Shuri is just a great figure overall. She was also one of the major reasons why I wanted to get the set, because I really loved her character in Black Panther. So that is it for Shuri. Now let's move on to the next couple figures. Moving along to the villains of the set, we have Corvus Glaive. Now he is the fourth member of Thanos' Black Order, so he's one of Thanos' other children, and Nebula's and Gamora's foster siblings. So I think Corvus Glaive is a really cool figure overall. I don't know, I think his staff's a little bit too big, his spear, his like double-bladed staff, whatever it is. But I think he's a cool figure overall. He's got a lot of nice printing there. You can see like the lines and like his cloak and everything. It matches up so nice. He's got the hood piece. This is what he looks like without any of the hood or anything. He kind of looks like the sun from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That's just me. Not totally. But then he does have a really creepy smiling facial expression with the hood. It looks even worse. It looks even more terrifying. He does have the torn up Batman cape that we got with the Bat Zorro figure, and then again with Hobgoblin a couple years ago. So I'm glad that LEGO has brought it back. But Corvus Glaive, that is really it. There's just not a whole lot to him. I don't, much like all the other members of the Black Order, I don't know too much about this character. So I'm pretty sure he'll have a pretty cool fight scene against some of the Avengers, or maybe against some of the, like the Black Panther, or some of like the Wakandan army, whatever. So I think that Corvus Glaive is pretty cool. So I'm glad that we got the entirety of Thanos' Black Order and Thanos himself in this line of sets. So that is it for Corvus Glaive. Now let's move on to the final figure. Now the final figure that you get in this set is an Outrider. Now you get like 4 Outriders total throughout this entire wave, and this one isn't any more special than the other 3, because you get 2 in the Outrider Dropship Attack set, and then you get 1 in the Hulkbuster Smash Up set, and you get 1 in this set. So I mean, if you guys are like really into the Outriders, I'm pretty sure that this set could be right up your alley along with those other 2 that I just mentioned. But aside from that, there's just not a whole lot interesting about the Outriders. So he's got the same back piece like the apparatus piece. He has the 4 arms. He's got the black and gold printing. Still looks really cool. So yeah, pretty much that's really all there is with the Outrider. Still really cool. But that is it for all the figures that you get. So let's move into the set itself. Starting off with the first actual main build. I don't even know what to call this. It's like a jungle cutter thing, and no, that I'm not talking about like that Indiana Jones set. This is just supposed to be like a little mini jungle cutter. I'm pretty sure that it's Wakandan technology. It's like a defense mechanism or something. But I'm really not a fan of this build. I think that it's super flimsy and it's just not necessary, and you probably could have taken this out altogether and the set would have still been fine. But I mean, there's some detail on it, there's some leaf pieces, there's some plant pieces to make it blend in with the environment, but the main playability function right here is this one saw piece. So as you guys can see, you have like one of these pieces here, and you have a red button that you press, and what you're supposed to do is push down really hard, and it's supposed to send the cutter spiraling off into whatever direction. So the thing is though, is that this is not able to connect in any way. You're just supposed to rest it there. So if you try to move it, or anyway, if you try to move it all together, you have to move it separately. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not really an overall fan of this part of the set, and I kind of think the LEGO could have taken it out and the set would have been fine, but for playability's sake, it makes sense. So that is it for this little jungle cutter. Starting off with the exterior of this wall, it's still pretty cool. I actually kind of like the color scheme. You have like all the trans purple everywhere, and you have these gold rods, and then the black. It just makes it all look very unique, in my opinion. We have like some more plant pieces right here along the outside, and these are all stickers, by the way, on all these windows, and then this one door, and then up here on the columns. And then once you move up to the top, you have these two turrets up here that both fire stud shooters. They both have stud shooters, so that's really all there is to the outside. The main playability function up here with the outside is that you can take this little Technic lever and you can lift up the entire door and you can let a figure inside. So that's all connected. That's really cool, actually. I'm quite a big fan of that. So that is really it for the exterior. Moving along to the interior of the wall, we actually have a little bit more playability here. So starting off with just some of these details, it looks like these are like the same pieces that LEGO used for Nakia's weapons in the Black Panther set that she came in. And we have stickers here, here, and here. Same stickers everywhere. So moving into some of the playability, you can see Vision here on this table. And what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to flick him back, and it triggers a playability function on the outside. So I'm going to try to angle this up so you can see it, but pretty much what you're supposed to do is when you push Vision back, it launches out this dish piece, which is used to push over a minifigure. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure Vision will probably be in a med bay type thing like this, probably taken to Shuri's lab in Wakanda, because I mean, I think he gets the I think it's kind of a spoiler. It's not really a spoiler, but you know, Thanos is going to get all the Infinity Stones, so pretty sure Vision is going to get screwed a little bit. So that is it for that part. And then here we have the final Infinity Stone. It is the Mind Stone, and this is the stone that's in Vision's forehead. And then here we have Shuri's desk right here, and she's got like some computer screens, and there's a chair for her to sit. And then you see this little Technic piece right here, and what you're actually supposed to do is push down on it, and this piece of the wall can move too. So what you can do is you're supposed to push down on this piece, you're supposed to push in, and wow, I just lost it. Pretty much what it shoots out are these little disc pieces, and the way that you load it back in, there's a little section there on the wall, as you can see right here, and you're just supposed to feed it back in, and it can click back into place just like that. So that is really it for all of the playability functions in this set, and that's actually it for the set itself. So let's get right into the closing of this review. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for this review. Now before I actually wrap it up, I just wanted to add the final Infinity Stone to the Infinity Gauntlet. So I haven't actually put all these stones together yet. I've been doing it review by review. So the only spot left is right there in the center of the back of the hand. So there we go. We now have all 6 Infinity Stones, and we have the Infinity Gauntlet fully assembled. So that is really cool. I can't wait to actually see Thanos wield the entire Infinity Gauntlet like on screen, because it's going to be really cool. So that is it for the set itself. So thank you guys for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of this set, and if you guys are going to pick it up, and if you guys are excited for Avengers Infinity War. So for now, I'm done with reviews. I do have the review plan for the giant UCS Hulkbuster set. I just have to build it. So I also plan on doing a review of the Guardian ship polybag. I plan on doing that too. And then I have a couple of Star Wars sets that I want to pick up so I can review those. 2 of them are going to be for Solo, and then 1 is just going to be another one-off set. It's going to be Yoda's Hut. So stay tuned for those. But for now, that's it. So again, thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.